Whoa, everybody's here. Top of the morning, you little beauties. Good to see you. Rock first in. JB, Dave, Clive, Jakob, Glenn, Brett. Thank you very much, buddy. Marnix as well. John Aitken. Good to see you all. Everyone's ready for some early action. We've got Billy Ray Valentine. How's your morning going, brother? And when are you streaming for the people? Roger, always a pleasure. Wesley, Phil. Whoo, Alex Norway. That's a new name on my eyes, I think. Welcome, welcome. Tim, good to see you. Should we put some lights on? When it's morning time, there's nothing I can do about that behind me. Nothing I can do. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. I know what I was going to show you all. T, welcome in. Kumar, welcome, welcome. Jason McBride, what did you make of yesterday? Painful, painful. Rock, yes please, indeed. We got Ginger Geordie. Good to see you, buddy. Right then. Right then. Tough, eh? Tough out there. It's tough out there. Look at that. One shop away from a Thor 7 on this little puppy. Nah. Nah. Let's get ourselves a sweat towel. On the off chance we're going to see some booms. Plenty of them. Dr. Devo. I did catch up on your opening round earlier on this morning. Hopefully the weekend fares better for you, sir. If you don't know Dr. Devo, if you don't know GC Valentine, you need to be checking out this wonderful, wonderful content in this fabulous community. I think we're in trouble as well. I'm annoyed by the fact Danny Rose. Why did we let Danny Rose go? Terrible time to let Danny Rose go. Anyway. I'm going to shut up about Spurs and play some Golf Clash. I don't really want to look what's at the top. What have we got down here? Ball-wise. I love your balls! Right, so we're going with a superstar, are we? Or do we just throw caution to the wind and wind wanker the bejesus out of it? Just... It's not really a wind wanker course for me. I'm going to go with a superstar ball. Right, so now and Jakob, right, the rule here, right, other than the fact there are no rules, if I ask a question, first answer in the chat is what happens. Now, Tanel and Jakob have insisted upon full wanker, so we're going for it. Right, we're going to get the Ujima Bang going as well. Going to have the notebook on the other app. And, well, let's see what can be done, shall we? Let's see what can be done. Okay. Arnie! Yes, please. Great to see you, buddy. Dropped it with Kingmakers both times on Experts. You're an absolute baller. A baller doing this with the Kingmaker. Andy Aim, great to see you, and Clive as well. Got 2 accounts to play, but can't be asked. I've got 4 accounts to play because I was so hungover yesterday that basically I could only stomach looking at the phone early, and the hangover came on with force throughout the day. So I'm feeling a lot fresher today. Didn't smoke, didn't drink. So we'll see if this improves anything. It was a 33 yesterday. It was a 33 yesterday. Oh, I have missed this shot with a perfect twice, which is so annoying. So annoying. This had been perfect and in, even great and in. I've hit this with a great left and a great right. It's very annoying. Dr. Devo. Oh. Nice, Jason. The question, it has to be an answer to the question that's been asked. What ball do you want dunk is not an acceptable answer. That would not have meant a dunk was coming. Did someone just say good morning, Tony? Tony Dollarhide, welcome in. Thank you for the good luck. Oh, nice, Clive. Where did Mrs. M party last night? That looks left. It is left. Considerably left. Alright. Alright. Yo, Dr. Scott's good to see you. Now, 5-7, little tiny win, 7.5-ish. 4-2. Came short on my back nine yesterday. Short. Heartbreaking. Perfect ball and short. Start with the perfect. See about this one. Yeah, that's good. Straight in the middle. Straight in the middle. Right, so here we are. Final day of tournament week. Who is putting out any Golf Clash related content in today? Tournament. Tell us what you know. Tell us what you're doing. And we will be there. Now, oftentimes I ask who's doing something about this game, and then people don't say anything, and then later on I find that they actually do put out Golf Clash related content. So unless there's some weird reason that you want to put out content and you want less people to see it, please tell us what you're getting up to. Dino's just done that. If you don't know Dean Askew, right? This is top level Golf Clash content, Master and Tour 12 only. Master and Tour 12 only. If that's content you like to watch, click your sausage finger on the words The Butcher, go to channel, subscribe, notification, yes please, come back here. And then, me at some point, I mean, you don't have to clear your whole day, get your notification bell on, and then when he goes live, you will see it. That's what I'm saying. Perfectly modelled by Mr. Askew, the very first person who ever spoke in one of my streams 1 year ago. That's why we've got this is the last day of the anniversary celebrations and the 3,000 sub celebrations. Next week, back to normal, new backdrop. We won't speak of celebrations until 2 years and 4K, whatever, you know. That's what we're celebrating. It's not my birthday. I don't want anyone confused about it being my birthday. My birthday's in May. Nothing to do with that. Okay. Shut up and play some Golf Clash. I hear you. I hear you. Now, this has come in so close. Come in so close. But yet to drop. Thank you, Dominic. Good to see you. Phil, welcome in. You're not in this one, Internet been playing it. Phil, you've dodged a bullet. This is mental. This is absolutely mental. Butcher's going to play some expert in the next tourney. You see, he's heard something that needed correcting. Oh, yes. Come on then. Come on then. Now, JP, absolute legend. Absolute legend. What a legend. Get in the hole. Get in. Oh, he's starting a bit further over to the left than I am. Craig, good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for the good luck. Been subbed to Dina for quite a while now. Dave, are you disappointed with that content? Alberto, thank you very much for being here. Welcome, welcome. Albie, yes, please. Great to see you. Get in, get in, get in, get in! Oh, shorts! What a nice line, what a nice line. Oh my life. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Right, 8-9, so we're going... The tweak I was going to make, by the way, and the tweak I did make yesterday, I'm not going plus 10 anymore. I wasn't happy with how much I kept coming in left. So just a smidgen less than 5.5 backspin, 8, 9, just over 7.5 rings. No OP. Give it a look with the perfect here. Word of caution, do not watch Dino with the kids present. A very good addition. That's way left. Way left. Way left. But coming in at a nice pace. We do have daylight saving, but not until the final Sunday of March. Saturday into Sunday. Final Sunday of March. So we shall be springing forward in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks. Look who we have here. The wondrous beauty that is Cat Ramage, everybody. Always a pleasure, my love. Always a pleasure. Jens B! Ah, oh, great to see you, brother. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. If you don't know Jens B, right? Not many streams, but plenty of content. Hole guides, shot guides, tournament guides. Jens is a beast. Lovely man. Lovely, lovely man. Yeah, you need to be checking him out. And you do that very simply by pushing his name if you're on a computer or on a laptop. So if you're on a device, you just push his name. If you're on a computer, you click the 3 dots to the right-hand side. And it's as easy as that. Go to channel, subscribe, look how close to a Guardian 9 I am. Right, so we're going to be using that Guardian nearly 9 and see what can be done. Tanel, how are your rounds going? Tanel's just in every single stream, active in the chat, a fabulous supporter of this wonderful community. Just, oh man, I salute you, Tanel. Brian, good to see you, buddy. Sorry I missed you there. Hadn't watched any Expert yet, but figured there's... Oh, man. Thank you so much, brother. I would, if I were you, and if Kat is willing and able, if you wouldn't mind linking to Fenzel's minus 38, sorry, plus 38 would be pretty wretched by every measure. Let's link Fenzi's 38 under opening round, and then we can show people what really can be done. So I watched that back this morning. Very interested to see his setup on hole 4, because hole 4, sometimes it goes in, sometimes it doesn't for me. So I was very, very, very keen to see what he's doing on 4. Because I know he got 2 holes in 1. 2 great lefts, man. 2 great lefts. I didn't see what that number was. Did anyone see what that number was? Tanel with a 35 in pro, you absolute beast. That's fantastic. Well done. Super Norm, Mr. Presidente, welcome in here. Good to see you. Yeah, that really tickled me. Thank you very much for that, Kat. Thank you. Helena, great to see you. Thank you, Scott. Thank you very much indeed. Right, absolute guesswork as always. I'm going to play with 15% slider, minus 10%, minus 5% elevation, and the wind arrow pointing, you know, about 4 o'clock. About 4 o'clock. Big wind, 9-1, 7-2. Oh, that seems a bit light. See where we're up to. Oh, yeah, that's definitely what we're doing. 7-2 then. It's too far, the drive, as you can see. Seven, 2. Great left coming up. Ha! We can count the perfects on one hand of it this week on this hole, and it's way left. Fudge. Damn, Joe, good to see you. Clive, welcome. Jim, have I said hello to you? Welcome again if I have. And the other JB. We're rolling in JBs. Good to see you, brother. More to come. That's the confidence that you want to see. That's the confidence that Tanel has, that she knows that every round as she goes through the week should be better than what has gone before. Alright, so in theory that was a bit too far. So if I'd have gone with a -10, that would have been a 6-8. Probably would have gone on the right edge. If I'd have gone 6-10 with a 10%, because I was literally back at the min line. Has he got it? He's got it! I wish I'd have watched that. I haven't seen... No one's hit an Alba against me either. You know, sometimes you're playing the hole and your opponent will always drop it against you. No one is dropping 3 that I've seen. It's a very difficult hole. And I don't know why. It shouldn't be, but it is. So I'm not going to adopt the Fenzi QB Great Left method, despite enjoying it so much. I'm just going to go with the Kingmaker. However, do we have anything else? What's that? Nah. I don't think it's just going to be a Kingmaker. This is a throwaway hole. If it drops, it drops. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. Okay, and I'm going to play 30% max number. Yeah! Fellow Golf Clash Elite moderator, Damien Simons here. Absolute ledge. Absolute ledge. What a ledge. Oh, Arnie! Nice! Well played, Tanel. Well played. And are you holding on to that first place, T? Stefan, welcome in. Thank you for the good luck. Oh, Billy Ray. I'm the biggest lover of crosshairs ever. But I'm starting to get used to playing without them now. However, I'm tempted to follow the Peter Johnson jailbreaking method and just have them, because it makes everything so easy. It's okay in expert because you don't have the ridiculous ring pulls generally. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Ah! Why is this happening? Fuck's sake. This sucks, man. This sucks. So yeah, when I step up to master with 3 accounts, which will be happening very soon, then they really help. They really, really help, especially with pushing. Let's do this in one pull, just over 10 rings. Ah! Fuck's sake, man. Oh, fuck you! What an absolute fucking cock. You got anything on Wi-Fi that you can switch off Wi-Fi? Just disconnected. Fucking disconnected. What a piece of shit. Right, take 2 then. Oh, it's 11.5 this time as well. Just trying to switch everything off the Wi-Fi that could be off the Wi-Fi. Not to be. Not to be. Lost my sweat towel now as well. Sorry about that. I have nothing I can do about that. This shitty Wi-Fi. I don't even want to play this round. I might just log into a different one. I have no interest in that. What a piece of shit that is. Oh, dearie me. Pretty dialed on 3. Oh, nice, Tom. Nice. Nicely done. Ah, fudge. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. The entire last 10 seconds just disappeared with no ability to do anything. So this is a pickle. I'll just hack through it. Fuck it. What a waste. What a waste. Thanks, Alberto. Yeah, Billy Ray. Sucks, man. It sucks. Oh, Norm, there's no... If you need 36-37 to win, there's no recovering a goose egg. There is no recovering a goose egg. What a shit slap in the face that is, man. Right. Everything is off Wi-Fi in this house apart from the computer and the tablet. Alexa's unplugged, the Fire Stick's unplugged, everything is unplugged. Unplugged, not switched off, unplugged. Yeah, Dave, that's it. Plenty of time. Get some drops. Drops here would be nice. I mean, you can get practice anyway, can't you? Hole 5, I've dropped it like twice. Not enough. Not enough. But I don't like this power 5 approach. I know, Billy Ray. I know, and unfortunately, I went on a mission to try and make sure that everything was switched off, so I ate up a lot of my time for the second attempt. Which didn't help things either. That didn't help things either. Right, 7.5 rings. So I did just exacerbate the problem somewhat. That's ugly. That is ugly. Whew, dearie me. Oh, fuck's sake. Ah. Neil had a 19 front. Got locked out on 13. Well, Steve. There's a few differences in the skill level of Neo and me, but I take your point. I take your point. We're not going to whinge about it. We're just going to get on with it. And if we get some drops, we'll get some drops. And if we don't, then it'll be as forecast. And to ban you, you've arrived at a moment of absolute calamity. A timeout on 4, not due to my normal tardiness. That's what's annoying. You know, if I'm like scrabbling around to release on 0, which happens very often, I can accept a timeout. But being prepared with 10 seconds left to go and timing out like that is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Get in. Oh. And then it just sits there. Oh dear, Fenzi in the house, you little sweetheart. Welcome, brother. Welcome, welcome. What are your plans for the streaming community today, Fenzi? Right, play this at a max. Plus 10, 8, 9, 5, 6. 5, 6. And I can't hit a perfect ball. Problems. Problems for drops, perfect balls. Fenzi, when are you streaming for the people? How many master rounds have you got coming up today? How many master rounds have you got coming up today? Alberto loves guys. Wonderful. Okie dokie. Right. 7. 6. We'll do 6 first before 7. See if we can't pop this one in. One master, not sure yet. Sometime. Clear every plan you have today. That's what I'm saying to you. Oh, he hasn't been to bed. You've probably got about 8-9 hours before anything is likely to happen. Oh, man, that offends my eyes. That actually offends my eyes. I'm so offended by that 7 under after 5 holes. BB, welcome, welcome. Stevie J, welcome, thank you for the good luck. And Tom Profit as well. My mum's doing just fine and dandy, thank you. I did pop in and see her on the way back from Manchester on Friday, so it was very nice. Oh, none of that here. None of that here. We had a breakfast of champions this morning, and that's pretty much it. So max and 5, blue ring on the right edge at plus 11, 12. Max plus 15, just showing 9.5 rings. Leaning 11.59. You want to add 2, not take away from this distance. And just pop it down there. Oh, it was lovely, Tom. It was lovely. Man, those Playdemic officers. And in fact, oh, that's short. That's really short. Right, so we're going to go left half here. Tommy got his swag bag of merch. Tommy got his swag bag of merch, and then they were like, where have you driven from? I said, Exeter. You can have some merch as well. So I got me a Playdemic hoodie. Playdemic swag bag. Nice eco aluminium Playdemic water bottle. Shit. Should we get set up, ready to go? Minus 15 left half here from 356, and I'm not changing the minus 15 with a slider like I often would. I'm just gonna say if it's 358 to 360, I'm going bang at it, and if it's a bit less, I'm going left half, and if it's a bit more, I'm going right half. And everything minus 15% on the min, so 6-1 rings. Ball going through. That should be close. That should be close. It's missing right, is it? It is missing right. Not enough left edge. Not enough left edge there. Fenzi, I didn't know what to do. We didn't talk about that because he was meant to start at 1. So he was meant to have long since finished by the time I got there. And I didn't see what his yardage was. That's nice. That's nice start. And Tommy's in the house. What the deuce? Sorry, brother. I totally missed you there. Tommy and I had not spoken about what was going to happen on my arrival because, like I say, he was meant to have finished. So then I get there and it's in the hole. No, it's not. So I get there and they go, "Oh, go in and chill." And then Alex is like, "Oh, just go and sit next to Tommy." I was like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." I should have had my phone so I could have been in the chat. Apparently the chat was very, very funny. So it was brilliant. It was brilliant. So much fun. Wonderful place. Great people. Michael Manson, good to see you. So Tommy, are you going on at 8 p.m. Central European time this evening? For what are you doing? Two Master? Krishna! Sorry, I missed you. Good. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you for the good luck. So, right. Get back on track here with just play some proper golf. That's what we need to do. I can't believe that I'm ruining everything. But we've had a wobble. The wheels fell off. Time to just pull your pants up. Goose egg on 3 with a timeout. 4, beg your pardon. 2-2-2 start and then the goose egg. Okie dokie. We are still going to invest a cent. We are still going to invest a cent in this hole. Ryan, yes, please. Great to see you, brother. Aiming for a 40 under. Tommy's always aiming for a 40 under. Benzel will be aiming for a 40 under. D-Mac will be aiming for a 40 under. There's a lot of very capable players out there. Some of them will be streaming for the people. Tommy, Fenzi, Daniel and Dino. All players capable of monster numbers. I really enjoyed though, and you know, the A-listers, the megastars, the absolute monsters of the game, we know who they are. I really enjoyed personally watching Angles Dan get his 33 under. Mini Nips, I've been watching Keith Spresney, brilliant new master content. They don't mind streaming master, even though they're brand new to streaming. They're just diving in and starting off at the highest level of the game. But Angles Dan 33 under, that really warmed my cockles. And if someone wouldn't mind dropping a link specifically to Dan's 33 under from yesterday, that was so enjoyable to watch. Just shy of 12 rings here for me. Oh, it's really short, I think. Oh, he'll do. Short landing position in the bin. Boom. All 3, Tom? What was the question? Content contract appreciation. Word. Indonesia, we have double Indonesian support right now with Kat in Bali and Krishna as well. Thank you both so much. Alright, almost on the verge to pulling my pants back up now, because that I'm not expecting anything from. I'm not worried about not getting anything. I mean, obviously 4 is a drop shot. I'm not expecting anything on 5. I'm not expecting anything on 7, but 6 is also a drop shot, so that's 2 dropped, 1 back. So, you know, we finished 2, 3. You could argue we're 1 down on where we would like to be. What a slap in the face that is. What a slap in the face that is. Right, so. Oh, I can't wait for that Thor 7. Give me a shop. Give me a shop. I can't wait to use those gems. I almost don't want it in a chest. I want to spend my gems on those cards. Right, what we doing? We are going to tap a Kingmaker up there. What are we using? A Thor 6 or an Apoc 6? 76 top spin, less OP. 85 top spin, more OP, less accurate. We're going to go with an Apoc. Jim North, welcome, brother. That's it, Jim. I mean, look, you know, if you're not gonna make a fist of it on the weekend round, what are you gonna do? Pool picks. Sorry, the chat's going absolutely crazy. So, I hope you're having a nice time. Look, the great thing about the chat is it's not just for you to talk to me, it's for you to talk to each other, and I'm delighted that that happens so much here. Right, so we want 7-ish, 7.5 rings. So we're going to go with a bit of juice, and see how far we can get it. 360 would be ideal, somewhere around there. What would we want? So we've got a little bit of room. Didn't want that. This Apoc 6 top spin. Get out of the shadow. Come on, man. Oh, this is really short. This is not 360 anything. But still. See what we get left with. Kieran Cubley, the Coke Penguin, you little sweetheart, welcome. Robert Orange, good to see you as well. Hey, Rock, if you don't know Rockwood 19th Sith Lords, you're missing out on some fantastic content. I don't know if this was just like a one season thing because the Sith Lords were going to be pushing. Nice, Albie, so close to a Thor's 8. I've only got one maxed epic across any of my accounts. Luckily for me, it's the Falcon on Dougie. What a peach of a club. If you're going to have something maxed, I recommend the Falcon. I do. So yeah, make sure you check it out. Oh, Ryan, you little sweetheart. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much for everything. Right, so we're going to put this one to, I don't know, 20%-ish. Wind in the face, -10 elevation, 3.1 rings. It's interesting. There. I don't like this. What did we say? 3 rings? I do not like this one little bit. So, wow. I've never been so short on the drive, but still, that's wretched. That is wretched. I should have gone much further forward there. Much further forward. Look where Air Max is landing. That's where I should have landed. Yo, Emil, great to see you, buddy. There you go. There you go. Get on board with Rock. Get on board with Emil Poe. Emil Poe, again, the highest possible level of Golf Clash content. Make sure you're checking him out. You know GC Fenzel. Of course you know GC Fenzel. If, however, for some strange reason, you just woke up out of a coma today, make sure you're checking out GC Fenzel for what is basically the best time in Golf Clash land. That's a fact. Get in. Nicely done. Whew, this is the worst 9 of the week, I think. The worst 9. Well, I need an Albert to equal the worst 9 of the week. Excellent. This is what I was hoping for with this stream. Right, we're going with a Zerk. Are we going with a Zerk? We've only got 2 left. Or we could have a... gingerbread. Or a present. Got a few more of them. Start with that. Let's start with a present and see what is occurring. Getting our rave upon. Getting our rave upon. John O'Loughlin. I'm well, as in I'm well. This round, 2-2-2, and then the wheels fell off. Right, so we're looking at about 6 rings down there. Yeah. Definitely going with this club. And all the curl, maybe? Yes, I'm just wondering if this is too much juice. Maybe just lay off a smidgen of beans. Oh. Great right with the wind. Land. Oh, good. Don't really care what happens other than landing. Even if we end up with a Nirvana, that's going to be okay. But it's got into a horrible wedge range. I don't like this. Do I not like this? I should have given it full maxi. Full maxi beans. Here we go with a big top of 6 and a fusion ball. Parsnip boy. What a strange name. Yo, B, great to see you. Great to see you. 20% 85 slider. Fenzi's got some kind of chart going on. I don't even know what. I think I've got an Endbringer 5 on. Endbringer 6. Right, okay. I'm going to crank that up to 25% though. Because I'm more left than I have been. And I think left is more elevation. Right, so we're going with the instruction. Oh my life, it says it's more than 1 per. What about with Fenzi method? Nice. 1-to-1. We're going with a 1-to-1. If anyone knows how much I love me a 1-to-1. So Fenzi method is a 1-to-1. I don't want to misrepresent the Fenzi method. It's not the adjustments 1-to-1. It works out to a 1-to-1 in this scenario. Which is too much. Too much. 20%, 85% is a little bit too much. Oh well. No spin. No spin. You see, this is the problem. Directions from the chat. You need to know the landing position, the spin, absolutely every single tiny little bit of detail. Rob! Rob Benedetto! What are you going to be famous for? Yes! Are you going to be famous for winning that bracket, Rob? Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Fenzi, I did see a post on the 19th where someone said, thank goodness you don't play the weekend round. Are you playing the weekend round? I'm always going to play spin on the wedge, mate. I'm not going to change how I play the game. No way in the world would I lengthen the distance from the ball to the landing position, because that is not... It's not a good technique for me. That does not work as well for me, and therefore I'm not doing it that way. So I always would like to minimise the distance from the landing position, get that ball on the floor. That is literally the worst 9. The wheels did fall off after 4, but then, you know, 6, 7, 8 and 9, just me being shit, basically. That's how that's gone. Disappointing. So, start again, treat it like a new 9. And see what can be done. No. We're not going to full wind wanker now either, because I'm going to save these balls. This is going to be a top 50 if we're lucky. If we're very lucky. If we can light this up at 20 under back 9, then we'll be top half. Adam Khan, great to see you. Asif, welcome in here. Stewie, thank you for the good luck. Welcome, brother. Welcome. What's Emil saying? Sorry, I've missed that. I'm missing all the chat. If only that were true, Emil. If only that were true. But we have a good time every time. That's a fact. That's a fact. Gus, good to see you. Good to see you. Right. Come on. Summon the spirit of the Playdemic hoodie. That's what we're doing. The Playdemic hoodie. And what I didn't show you because I was running out of time in the shot. Got my water bottle. And then Playdemic notepad. Lined. Wiro bound. Nice. Sits flat. Playdemic lanyard, just in case I go to any of those events. Keep your own lanyard, very eco, you know. And a Playdemic pen. That's in the swag bag. Whoa, ball! Woo! That is the full contents of the Playdemic swag bag. Nice little wind here. 10 rings. It's interesting. Little tiny beans. Looks good, or is it right? It's good with the little tiny beans. Woo! I thought 7.5 was a light wind, but as you saw, I was up to the red line there. My concern there, as I was putting that, as I was putting the tiniest little smidge of OP on, my finger wasn't centered. I seemed to be putting some right spin on that as well. Right curl rather, I beg your pardon. So I was just being mindful of my finger position. All right, can we drop this? This is... How close can you come in on this hole over and over again? Have we got any hole-in-ones on hole 2 yet? In the chat, please, speak up. Let's share your moment with you. Because I've seen them on scorecards, but I haven't seen anyone do it against me. I've come in close, I've rolled through the hole, I've come up short, I've left it on the right and left. Nice pace. So, you know, I feel like it's there or thereabouts. That's what I feel like. Oh, funds, I'm always pumped. Honestly, right? And this is what I keep saying to people. Skimpy WBA, you little beauty. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I don't know, Emil. I don't know. I can show you in a minute because I have that club on this account. So if no one can answer, I will show you shortly. But, right, doing this, hanging out with y'all, Sorry, it's so dark and I can't do anything other than like block out the window. If you have ever considered, BB, if you have ever considered giving this a go, I'm almost certain if you've had that thought, you would probably love it, right? It is such good fun. Right, 5.5 and all the left allowed. Closer to the left edge. I'm only going to go no elevation here. So just 5-3. All the left, no OP. And see what that looks like. Just keep making tweaks. How do they affect the roll? How do they affect everything? That's shit. Too close to the left. Not enough spin. Not enough adjustment. So I am going to go back to 5%. Going to go back to 5%. Knock it back over to the right a tiny little bit. And try that again on the next one. That's what I'll be doing. Oh, Rob Benedetto with the 35. Are you sat at the top? That's nice, Fenzi. You've done that so many times. If you don't know, look, right, you don't know everything about everyone, but I can tell you that Fenzi has given up on gold medals in the past because he doesn't need them, and he wants to see other people get golds, right? Despite the fact he is one of the most competitive people you could ever wish to know. I mean, he is fiercely competitive. But he's also a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful man. Man, love you, Fenzi. Right, so let's get this answer to Emil now and tell him about how much backspin we got on the B52.6. $45. So what's that going to be? About four bars? 4 bars? Right. Off we go. Off we go. Oh man, can you imagine when that Thor 7 comes? That's going to be nice. So, right. It's got to come here. It's got to come here. Fenzi knows far too much. He knows far too much, but there is a fact here that whatever division, whatever tour, whatever anything to do with this game Fenzi has a go at, he excels at. And he has a natural gift to play this game at a very, very high level indeed. And I, for one, love watching it. Love it. So today, Sunday, we're going to be looking for Fenzi, we're going to be looking for Daniel, we're going to be looking for Tommy, we're going to be looking for Pete. That's the highlight of my tournament Sunday. That right there is the highlight. What, the big Fenzi loving, Fenzel? Is that what you're asking about? Why it happens? This, can I tell you, is one of the main reasons that Fenzel, who you might not see him in streams, he's there, but he's so scared to speak because he can't speak without a Fenzel loving happening, and because he's got so much humility, having everyone gush forth all their Fenzi appreciation doesn't make him feel very comfortable. So he sits there silently having a nice time because he knows that he's going to get all this. Worm Raider, great to see you. We were hanging out earlier, weren't we? I was thinking, I'm sure I said that. We were hanging out earlier. Good times, good times. Unfortunately, not so good here, mate. Not so good. Had a massive wobble when the wheels fell off with a timeout on 4. Never recovered. 14 under front. Poor. Yeah, cat. Yeah. Right, I've put things in the random number generator. Oh, let's have a look at them, shall we? Let's have a look at them. Whoo! Tight on time. Great left coming up. What? It's going to miss in a different way. Right by the looks of it. Whoa there! Played for and got. What? That was brilliant. I am going to replay that because that was the most ridiculous thing ever. That almost makes up for the timeout. Wow. That was hilarious. Cat, don't you worry, I will be showing that again. Fenzi, if anyone claimed that they knew what they were doing when that dropped, it would be lies. Lies, sir. Right, feast your eyes while I fill it the cat land. Look out for the Easy Alba post coming up on the 19th, immediately following the stream. Anyway, that's how I like to play hole 3. Let's crack on. Alright, returning to the scene of the crime. We got Wheels in the house. Good to see you, Alex. Thank you very much for being here. Playing and lurking pro. There we go. Some things you can't not comment on, can you? I've done the same thing when I've been having if I've been lurking, if I've been doing something, it gets to a point and it's unignorable. You just have to comment. You have to comment. Right, so I'm playing max plus 30 sniper with 4 right spin, no top or back spin. It works sometimes, it doesn't work sometimes. Sometimes you time out. That's all I have to say about that. Yes, BB, a booty indeed. Whew. The first bounce dunk. Man. As soon as that bounced and the camera did that, it's like, hello. Hello. No boot in here, Tim. Do not worry. All moderators' previous indiscretions, wherever they are, don't count here. They do not count. However, if anyone is going to push the boundaries of what is and is not allowed here, it's Alex Fenzel. And if you were to indiscriminately boot someone out, other than a tut and a shake of the head, what am I going to do? You can't control the uncontrollable. Oh, I can't see that catching on. Wheels, you've been eyeing up some flexing for a long time. This is a big wind. 10-2. Oh no, more than that. 11. Ah. So it's about +8 with the blue near the edge of the rough. Ball guide tipped in line with the pin. What did we say? 11 rings. I don't think that's going in. What happened? What did I miss? What do you want, Asif? A great left? What did you want? Fenzi, you partied all night, have you? You partied all night long? All night. And when are you going to bed? We want you fresh for your weekend rounds. Why aren't I playing the Banjo Fenzi combo? Because that shit's crazy. But like when I saw you 38 and I'd already seen your scorecard posted, so this morning when I was trying to catch up on everything I missed, I was like, oh, Fenzi's 38. Hole 4. Front and back. Great left, great left. I was like, okie dokie. So, if you haven't yet caught up, we've already linked this already, but if someone wouldn't mind linking it again, that would be lovely. Ryan, have I said hello to you? Where have you been? Have you been lurking? Have you been in and then you've come back? I think you have. I think you have. Lou, good. That was you requesting a timeout. You'll be preparing your losing speech. Good to see you, Lou. Good to see you. Right, what are we doing here? We're gonna get another birdie, I think. Gonna get ourselves a birdie. Right, don't hit a double great right. If someone could remind me to finish making my tea after this hole, it will be perfectly brewed. Yeah, we go, Lou. He's worn his 5 seconds. He's worn his 5 seconds. Lou and his Speedos. It's getting ready for beach season. I tell you what, right? Now is the time, Lou. Now is the time. Get ready for beach season. I know, Fenzi. I don't want to use a power 5 ball. And it comes in so close. I just can't hit perfect. This is another one, like hole 3, I can't hit perfect on. But now I have been starting to hit perfect. I'm only getting it 50-50 when I do hit a perfect. So it's far, far, far from safe for me. So Fenzi's going to go to bed, he's going to wake up, and then he's going to entertain the people. So get your happy tissues and your schedule cleared, because Fenzi is going to be... What is it, 3 master? What are you going to do, Fenzi? Tell us what you're getting up to when you eventually get there. That's weird, my phone's having a little moment. Yes, Jim. Yes, Jim. We were Lou, for the British people that are going to commission you for your Speedos. We're going to need full Victorian bathing suits. Full Victorian bathing suits. Now, with an APOC 7, a great left is what you want. Is it with an APOC 6? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Booty. Assless chaps as well. Sign me up for some of those, please. But obviously we've got assless chaps with the cheeks, but I want a rainbow. Embroidered, not screen printed, man, but have a bit of class. A nice rainbow in between the assless chaps area, please. Thank you, Fenzi, for the pro note. Shot 31 on baby accounts. Less than 400 games played in pro yesterday. Ran out of time on 18. Albi chip. Could have been a 33 in the first banner. Rob, very well played. And Fenzi, as always, incredible notes, incredible guides, free resources of the highest possible level from Alexander Fenzel. And that is in the pro and expert divisions, expert in collaboration with the 19th, with the Spider Ladies, with MBS, with Jesse, with everyone involved over there. Huge group, pulling it all together, coming out with golds galore every single time without fail. And if you're not checking that amazing resource out, I would suggest you're doing yourself a disservice. I'm going to go just over 4 rings here, maybe a bit more in fact. Wow, that was remiss, wasn't it? This only happens on the iPad, right? Where I get so fixated with my finger in the middle of the hole that I can spend far too long adjusting my finger mini pixels. Let's try that again, shall we? This ball guide either. Where's my Thorn 9? Don't like anything about this. I hate this hole. If that was for an eagle, that would be okay, but it's for a par. There we go. Finger in the middle of the hole, as if. Top tip. Nearly saved. Nearly saved. Doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. It's a shame, don't get me wrong, but once the round's been written off, nothing matters. For me, otherwise you'd be getting bothered all the way through the round, whereas now this round is unbotherable. Which is a good place to be, because there's a few in, having a nice time, and we've got 87 in, you know. We've got to keep having a nice time. That's the only thing there is for it. Apologies. 2 timeouts. One of them not my fault. That, however, was amateur by every meaning of the word. That was terrible. I'm so sorry. I know, Dave. I know. Linda! The shenanigans you've missed are 2 goose eggs, 2 timeouts. They are linked together, those 2 bits of information. 1 Alba, the most fortuitous Alba you've ever seen. On hole 3, believe it or not, 1 bounce dunk. That's on the back 9 if you want to have a zip back and look at it. Missing 6. Started 2-2-2, then got the goose egg on 4 with a horrible, horrible timeout. The last 10 seconds of the clock disappeared with timeouts. Like reconnect. As soon as I pull my finger back, reconnecting. Pull my finger back, reconnecting. Pull my finger back, reconnecting. Pull my finger back, timeout. It's like, behave, man. Behave. And then since then, the wheels have just fallen off. So, all and 5. Come back here. 7-2. Little tiny wind here. Not set up. It's normally just 8-5. 8-5. On the 11.59 side as well. Maximise that distance. No curl, no power. Just a great right. I know, Linda. I know. Poor. Poor. But like I say, the round was a write-off. That's long. That's long. Long, 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 long. Maybe not. Right, so left half of the cup. Again, we're going to try this. Left half of the cup, minus 15% at min. Oh, sorry, I'm not following. I'm guessing. You're talking to Lou. Perfect. Perfect. I don't want to be ignoring anyone. If I have ignored you, please just say it again. Highlight it is for me in some way. Anyone tried the funnel on the top right of this green? Not for me with this wind, but yes, many times in tour play. In tour play, when this was on 11, Guardian hole all day long. Bounce it as close to the edge of the rough as you can. Nice funnel. It's used in Master this time round. But for me, the wind just lends itself to the rough bump here. Alright, minus 15% min, 7-6, left half, 5-2. No, 5-2. Should be close. Can't believe that's failed me twice with 2 perfects. Never has that happened this week. Looks like it should have been straight at it. Maybe, you see, I thought it was long and then it was short. But I think the great right, I should have treated that like it had a bit more legs. Because I'm still going to be closer to the pin. I should have just gone straight at that, as you can see. As you can see, I need to be mindful of that. Great right, whatever the number is, we're a bit closer. Poor, very poor not to get an Alba on 6. That is the most Alba'd hole for me this week. By a country mile as well. At least 5 Albas more on 6 than 9. At least, maybe even more. I was just knocking 6 in for fun. On all my accounts. And now I'm not. Are we going to break 30? That's... Woo! Imagine not breaking 30. What a slap in the face that would be. 16, 17, 18. Woo! Touch and go, innit? Can't break 30 with 2 goose eggs. No, no. No, no, no. Right, so. 7. Shit, we got 7 last time. I remember. I remember. Right, so we're still going to use a set. Shall we use a cent or shall we not even bother? We've got 1 left, so we will. That's an omen. That's an omen. $55% for me. Oh, that doesn't count, Lou. Timing out on shootouts doesn't count. Sometimes I will take my shot and then go and do. Oh shit! I have my tea. Word. Anyway, I was just about to tell you that I sometimes will take my shot, the last shot, the putt, and go and make a brew, and come back, and they've actually played the shootout. That is 13.5 rings. Right, give it a look. Hi again. Hi again. Oh, Norm. Jamaican ginger cake with a big cup of tea. Yes, please. I would love a nice slab of Jamaican ginger cake. I can see the chat's taken a turn. Fenzi, what are you saying? Caddy was talking about bread and beans. Ah, what did me and Tommy get for dinner before the hot tub? Let me tell you, right? And I need to establish if Dorman or KTB or the Bells were here, then I need to establish something with the Golf Clash couples, Pete and Raya, if they were here, right? But basically, when we got back to the room after whining and dining, you know, we just got into bed and started playing some Golf Clash. I want to know if that is what it's like for Golf Clash couples, because it was lovely. It was lovely. It was lovely. What did I do last time? APOC. Might go with the Thors this time, just for the lols. Going Thors for the lols. Only for the lols. That's all we're doing. We had burgers. We had burgers. But it was like one of those posh places where, you know, they put your chips into, well, they're like thick chips, right? They're not like French fries. But they put them into one of those tiny little silver buckets. So you only get about 7 chips, man. It's not enough. It is not enough. Thank you, Alberto. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Pete and Raya are stand-up loveliness. Thanks, Norm. Darish74. How do I count rings when your club is only at medium distance? Well, first of all, I would take whatever the random number generator is saying based on the parameters that I put in. Now for a tournament, you're gonna the first few times will be a total guess, and then it will be a matter of really dialing it in. But you know, your first time is always a guess in my eyes. Or it's going to be a maxi, isn't it? Could be a maxi. Take a smidgen off. Take a smidgen off. You know what I'm saying, Alphonse? It's like... It's cheating. It's cheating. Just give us the chips, man. We paid for the chips. Give us the chips. Right, I'm going to land much closer to the pin this time. We live and learn. We live and learn. What I thought was important when I had the front nine there was to use little spin as possible. But I used one spin, came up short with the ball guide comfortably through the hole. This time round, I'm going to land where I normally land with a nice big booming drive, like a Thor 7 drive, and then see if that works out any better. Sai, yes please, great to see you, buddy. I am well. This round is an absolute car crash, but what I have come to appreciate is when you get a bunch of GC addicts who love having a nice time. Yeah, it was a nice place. This, right, so the place is called Wilmslow, Fenzi, and Manchester is famous for... Oh, they even slowed the camera down, signifying a drop before they stiffed him right up his batty. All right, let's see about this. 8-3. I'm still going up here, right? Yeah. Good, baby. That's what we want. 8-3 and... It's just over 3 rings, just like always. Oh, think of a new way to fuck it up, will you? What a clown. Oh, the old great left coming out. It is a mega posh suburb of Manchester, right? This is where the footballers live. Nothing cheap there. No Weatherspoons. Nothing cheap. Nothing rubbish. All posh, high-end, nicely done. It's lovely. It's lovely. And like I say, the Playdemic office itself, oh my life, like something out of the movies. There is no, I don't. But I could send you a little thing. I could just do one. Just do a screen recording, and send it to you in Messenger. Drop me a message on Facebook. I'll just send it over to you. Wally, yes please. It's not smashing anything, unfortunately. I'm going to be not breaking 30 due to 2 goose eggs and a whole heap of incompetence, like you've just observed. And sad times. Can't it perfect? You're not going to do anything well here, but you're going to time out. Deary me. You're going to make things a whole lot worse. So an Alba for a 29 and a top 50 if we're lucky. Nah, not even. Not even. An Alba for a top 70. It's just top 100, baby. This is what we're talking about. We're doing a James Gillespie special. Top 100, baby. Just have some fun. Enjoy yourself and everything will be fine. Right, we're going Thor's Hammer, max the lot with a present ball. We're going to rasclat it down there as hard as we possibly can. Dutch, I think you mean, Glenn. Dutch. Tommy paid. Yeah, just drop me a message, mate. Drop me a message and I'll send you a little what I do. And that doesn't mean this is the way. You understand? It's just what I do. People interpret this. I don't know if you're using the notebook or if you're using the Clash Caddy, but people interpret everything differently. So I would also do that for someone else and then see what they're doing, see how it works for you. Go Greek is something else. Go Dutch is splitting a bill. Go Greek, isn't that weird, like Jason Segel, Jonah, what's his face film? Get him to the Greek. when they smoke the Jeffrey or whatever it is. It's a weird film. It's a weird film. That's interesting, isn't it? 9.5. So we're looking at about 6.5 rings down there. I'm going to throw the kitchen sink at this puppy. And this is basically the only time I'm ever going to condone throwing kitchen sinks at any puppies. But it is that time. So let's crack on. Great right again. With the wind, it should make the shot a bit better than a great left. Landing is always fun. Is it going to stay at the rough? It is going to stay at the rough. Right, so. Oh, still got the APOC 5 on. Should have put the rapier on. So where's my man? Jim! The Jeffrey, you know Alphonse. Fenzi, keep your slidey to yourself, Fenzi. Thanks, John. Thanks, John. Yes, Wally. Right, so, good question. Beautiful segue into what's coming up later. And believe me, if you never come back, I would totally understand. This has been horrific. Get in the hole. No. It's not only me having a terrible day. So, I will be back on. I'll probably do my normal 4-ish. I say 4-ish because... because that's what it's going to be. I mean, that's nothing clever about it. What the deuce? Here we go. Right, so we're going to go about 5 rings, maybe. Maybe a smidgen over. Smidgen over 5. Wretched. Absolutely horrific. Thank you. For anyone who stuck with this, Wally, John, Alberto, Benzi, the Rish, hola, everyone is here. Christoph, lovely to see you. Welcome. Man alive. Man alive. Right, don't go 1-to-1 there. That'd be my advice. Whatever someone says in the chat, 34. It's not going to be a top 50. Not that that matters, right? Not that that matters. That's what it looked. Fuck me, look at that. 2 albers, you need 4. 2 goose eggs, you need none. That's 4 shots right there. So you need 4 albers. You need to be mistake free, and you need to be 35 plus, I think, to win most brackets. So obviously I'm a million miles away there. The question, the answer is 4 o'clock. I'll be doing another expert. If you can stomach anymore, if you haven't got your notifications on, now's the time to do so. If you haven't subscribed and you had a nice time, hit that subscribe button. Right, don't forget, Fenzi's going to bed. He's going to be entertaining the people later. World number 1 by every known measure, Daniel MacArthur. He's going to be streaming a lot later. We're going to have 2 accounts from Tommy, 8 o'clock Central European time. That is, what, 2 o'clock Eastern? Then We still have Dino Askew, the Butcher. Loads more master content. I'm telling you all the master content because a lot of people are interested in master content. IQ Woods, I would imagine, might be streaming today as well. There is going to be so much top level golf clash content for your viewing pleasure today. Do please make sure you're checking everyone out. And if you want some more little old experts, Stevie J, great to see you, buddy. Then 4 o'clock here and everywhere else as well. I'll see you around. Thanks for sticking with it. That was painful, but great hanging with you as always. Lots of love, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye bye now.